Hello dear students, hope all of you are keeping fine. This is Joe sir here with English literature for the students of class 9. Dear students, today I am going to teach you the poem Bangle Sellers written by Sarojini Naidu. Please listen this module, understand this module, watch this module, then I will teach you, explain the total poem for you. Alright, please pay attention.
Learning objectives. By the end of this smart learning module, the students shall be able to get to know the poet and his writing style, identify and appreciate the theme of the poem, understand the use of literary techniques such as monologue, simile, metaphor, alliteration, repetition, etc. Critically analyze the poem. Concepts in module: introduction, poem, summary, critical analysis, form and structure. Life in India is vibrant and finds manifestation in the rich colours of the flora, fauna, diverse terrain, food, clothes, art and architecture. In fact, colours have been used to punctuate different stages of life, different occasions of life, and different religious rituals in life. A bride is supposed to wear red, the colour of sanguine hope of future. A sage who has relinquished this world is supposed to wear white, the colour of simplicity, etc. In India, culture and traditions play a very important role in the daily life of the people. Indians celebrate all the festivals with zest and enthusiasm. Everything from food to clothes has special significance in our culture. Women are adorned with red clothes and beautiful jewellery on their weddings, while young maids beautify themselves with blue and silver bangles. Sarojini Naidu's poem explores symbolic meanings associated with bangles and the implications for women's roles in a conventional Indian social setting. Sarojini Naidu, also known by the sobriquet Nightingale of India, was a poet and politician. Her writings portray Indian lifestyle, festivals, and occupations with vivid description. However, many critics argue that her writings often portray a diminished view of a woman set in a patriarchal background, wherein her role is limited to a set of stereotypical images that are created by the orthodox Indian society. Even in the Bangle Sellers, the patriarchal ideology lurks beneath the surface of this simple yet evocative poem. The Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naidu. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. A group of bangle sellers are on their way to the temple fair to sell their beautiful bangles to women who have come to the temple. They are carrying shining loads for the happy daughters and happy wives. The bangle sellers try to convince the public who have come to the temple to purchase their bangles. There is a strong connection between the bangles and their role in making the daughters and wives happy. The next stanza describes the various colors of the bangles. There are bangles of blue and silver color, like the mist in the mountain, which are best suited for maidens who long for the happiness associated with married life. Some are of reddish hue, like that of a bud found along a stream. Some are of shining green color that resembles the freshness of newborn leaves. In the third stanza, the poet says that there are other bangles made for the bride. These glow golden, like the rich and ripe fields of corn. There are fire-colored bangles that represent the desires and passion in the heart of a bride. The bangles are tinkling with luminous colors, like the bride's laughter or tears. In the last stanza, the poet describes the bangles that are meant for housewives or for the elderly women who have journeyed through half of their lives. These bangles are purple in color, and some are gold-flecked grey. The gold and grey color mark the fullness of her life. She has spent a large part of her life keeping her family together. She has made many sacrifices and adjustments to gain greater glory for her family.
Critical analysis. The Bangle Sellers is a melodious poem written in a lyric form. The poem progresses as if passing by each stage of a woman's life. Silver and blue represent the youthful, innocent maidenhood. All the colors are representative of a young woman in her prime. It is important to pay attention to the imagery used by the poet. Buds that are yet to bloom are used to symbolize the virginity of a woman. The introductory question, who will buy, is intended to involve the readers as also to fire their imagination by describing the bangles as rainbow-tinted circles of light. The repetition of the word happy seems to be emphasizing the human elements of bangles. The use of imagery by the poet is noteworthy. Words such as luminous, tender, clear seem to be signifying the young bride. The bride is laughing because she is happy that she is getting married. However, she is also crying as she is getting separated from her parents. The gold and grey color represent motherhood and matriarchy. The poet uses the words fair sons and not fair daughters or children. Have you noticed that in the poem, a woman is only viewed as a daughter, bride, faithful wife or a mother? Does it serve to highlight her identity or put her in a stereotypical cage of predefined identities that are created by the patriarchal society?
Let us now take a look at the form and structure of the poem. Even though the title of the poem is The Bangle Sellers, it mainly talks about the stages in a woman's life and delineates different roles played by women in the life of a family during those different stages. Do you think this poem has a contemporary appeal today? Can a modern woman associate with the colors that Naidu has vividly described in her poem? The poem is written in a lyrical form and is simple and evocative. The rhyming scheme used in each stanza is AA, BB, CC, which creates a melodious rhythm. Naidu is quite fond of using literary devices to adorn and embellish her poems, and The Bangle Sellers is no exception. Some examples of similes are: some are flushed like the buds that dream. Some are like fields of sunlit corn. One of the examples of metaphors is, rainbow tinted circles of light.
Thus, dear students, now few more things, then I will stop the entire poem class for you. See, it was a presentation given in our extra marks technology, and almost all the things have been covered here. Now, what I would like to tell you, I will just read the poem once again for you and explain the difficult meanings. That is the only thing. Then tomorrow we will be discussing the workbook. Please remember. The Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. This is the third poem. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining lords to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light, lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives? Here, the bangle sellers, they are asking the question, who is going to buy these bangles? They are taking their bangles, carrying a lot of bangles to the temple fair. Shining lords is referred to the colorful bangles which the bangle sellers are carrying on their head to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? See here, delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles are referred to the different colors of bangles. Yes, it is not plastic bangles, but bangles that is made with glass. Yes. Bright rainbow tinted. Rainbow tinted means rainbow colored circles of light. Of course, the shape of the bangles is in round. Yes. Circles of light. Lustrous. Lustrous means again bright. Tokens of radiant life. Symbols of happy life. Radiant life means happy life for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for maiden's wrist. Some bangles are used for maiden's wrist. Yes. Meet silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some maidens wrist for the maidens. What are the maidens? Unmarried ladies. Yes, women. For them, what type of bangles are perfect suiting? Silver and blue in color, like the color of mountain mist. Mountain mist, you have seen also. Yes. Some are flushed like the buds that dream. Some flush, glow, flush. Some bangles glow like the buds that dream. Buds, kali, dream. What is the dream of a bud? To blossom up, to open up, to become a flower. So yes, some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow, peaceful brow of a woodland stream. The birds that we find in the banks of a river. Some bangles are looking like that. On the triangle means peaceful brow of a woodland stream, land covered with trees, bushes and so on. That is called woodland stream. Some are aglow, again shine. Some bangles shine with the bloom that cleaves. Flower. Bloom means flower that cleaves, hanging flowers to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some bangles looks like the fresh leaves which look green in color. Thus these bangles are referred to the green bangles which look like. Then the third stanza, some are like fields of sunlit corn. Some cornfield you have seen. What color is there? Yellow and green again. Yes, some are like fields of sunlit corn, refers the golden color of the bangles. Meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some bangles that are golden in color waiting for a bride. Yes, on her bridal morn. Bridal morn means bridal morning, on the day of her marriage. Some like the flame of her marriage fire. Some bangles look like the flame of her marriage fire. Again, flame of marriage fire, that is red and yellow. Yes, again, fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Hue means color of the heart's desire. Tingling, tingling means shining, luminous, again tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some bangles look like the color of bridal laughter and bridal tear. Bridal laughter means why? Because the girl or the woman is going to get married. She is very happy to get married, and at the same time she is a bridal tear because she is almost getting separated from her family. Some are purple and gold flake grey. Some are having the color of purple and gold flake grey, sparkling grey. For she who has journeyed throughout life, through life midday, almost some middle-aged woman. This type of things are for the women who have passed through the halfway of their life, whose hands have cherished, whose hands have taken care, whose love has blessed and cradled, brought up. Cradle means palna, parliament, dal ke bachon ko sulana. Cradled fair sons on her faithful breast and serves her as household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. Thus, dear students, different colors of bangles are used in this poem by our Sarojini Naidu to show which type of bangles are useful for which type of women. Especially here in the poem is meant for the maids or unmarried women and girls. Then of course the ladies, those are going to get married, bride. Then all the bangles which are suiting for the ladies who have already crossed the halfway of their life, now taking pride, feel proud of her household, and of course seeing the happy family who spends much of her time in worshipping gods and goddesses, sitting together with her family and husband. Alright, thus here I am going to stop the class for the day, and tomorrow I will be coming with the workbook, and we will have a quick question answering section in the workbook. I will be dictating the answers of few extracts in the workbook. Once that is over, we will be moving to our drama. For the time being, your homework is read the poem 3-4 times, watch this video 3-4 times, and write down the summary of this total poem in your own words. The total poem summary you have to write in your own words, and write down the word meanings if at all there is. If you don't understand, check the dictionary or listen my voice and write down the meaning. Alright, this is once again Joseph thanking you all for listening my class. Bye bye, take care, thank you.